What's crackling, everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list, where each episode we take a cereal, put it on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker. In this episode, we're doing Team Cheerios. Now, obviously, this is a very patriotic and Olympic-themed cereal, so a little late on that, I guess, but, think of it more now as celebrating how many gold medals we won instead of actively cheering during the events. Something like that. But back to cereal. Looking at the tier list, we have a C-ranked Frosted Cheerios, which I think is going to be the biggest comparison here because it says Frosted Berry. We have not done Berry Cheerios yet, but we've done Frosted, and that was a C. And I don't think there's been anything else that's both Frosted and Berry, so can't compare much there. But we'll see if adding the berry flavor can make Frosted Cheerios better than a C. Well, let's open it up. See what this team's like. Okay. Getting that, I feel like I say this a lot, sort of Trix type berry smell. Well, it's a bit heavier than the Trix berry smell, if that makes sense. Some other fruit type. Not coming to mind. So looks like we got 3 different Cheerio pieces in here. Ooh. You got just your normal, assuming the frosted ones. Got your pink berry, got your purple berry. All that's there. Weirdly, this kind of looks like knockoff Cheerios, which is unexpected. But for some reason, that's what saying this makes me think. Hopefully it doesn't taste that way. But yeah, got 3 different colored Cheerios. Go team. Okay. Okay. The fruity taste does vaguely remind me of Trix, but just kind of vaguely. I feel like you're getting the white pieces seem to taste a lot more like a just normal Cheerio than I remember the Frosted Cheerios tasting. So that's a little like almost distracting because I wasn't expecting that, but this seems all right. Weirdly, Team Cheerio seems to be heading towards soggification quicker than I remember other Cheerios doing. Like the only other possible one is maybe just normal Cheerios because no frosting or flavoring thrown on those. So those might have had a similar pace to it, but it just seems really fast for Cheerios. I don't know if that's something with this or I just have a lofty expectation for Cheerios, but it's definitely throwing me off. Another unexpected thing for me here is the normal, I thought originally frosted, but maybe just normal Cheerios seem to be much more present than the 2 like berry ones, where it's almost like marshmallow levels of appearance for them, where you got your base Cheerio and then here's a couple purple ones, here's like a couple pinks. Like right now there's probably 40 pieces of cereal still in here, and there's 1.5 pinks left and 6 purples. Like it's very much just normal looking Cheerios. So maybe that's why the berry taste seemed more vague than a lot of other purely berry cereals. But the milk is looking berry full now, so let's check in on how that tastes. Okay, that much more berry flavor and possibly more frosted flavor as well. Yeah, I think the milk is much more flavorful than the pieces have been. Maybe what's happening here is similar to the blueberry Cheerios, where the flavor's just kind of washing off and going all into the milk. So I kind of enjoy this milk. If the pieces themselves tasted more like this, I'd be a bigger fan. But right now, I'm just getting some plain Cheerios with some berry milk, and I'm mostly kind of tasting the Cheerio. Unfortunately, I don't think Team Cheerios is going to make it to the podium. So it seems the chemistry for Team Cheerios is just kind of off, where the players aren't really meshing together very well. Like, I can't fully tell still which one was frosted. Was it the berry pieces that were frosted, or was it those normal Cheerio pieces that were frosted? Couldn't really tell taste-wise which one it was, and why was the berry taste so weak and not really pulling their part? Like, there's just a lot of things here where it feels just kind of like a misstep, and like they were phoning it in for this. Not to say it's bad or anything, it's just very lacking. Like, I thought we'd get, that decent, okay, C-ranked frosted Cheerio with some sort of berry flavor on the Cheerios, and they'd come together well, but they both just kind of dropped the ball, and when all your players drop the ball, you're not going to do very well. So what I'm going to do is give Team Cheerios a D. I think it's one of the lower Cheerios, obviously not as low as blueberry, and the same rank as just original Cheerios. So that's not a great showing. I consider just giving this like a very low C, but looking at the other Cheerios in the C rank, I think they're all just noticeably better than this was. Even the frosted Cheerios, which I think was one of the weaker of the C's, but like Banana Nut and the Oat Crunch Cheerios, like those are C's, higher C's than this would have been for sure, but even just putting them in the same rank felt pretty wrong, and having this the same rank as normal Cheerios actually kind of makes the most sense. So obviously I'm a little disappointed in Team Cheerios showing. It's a little sad that they couldn't even earn one medal, but maybe in 4 years they'll have a better showing. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. In the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried Team Cheerios and what you thought. If you think I'm being too harsh on them, you can let me know, or if you felt kind of similarly let down, you can let me know as well. Or if you actually ate these while watching the Olympics and were much more in the team spirit, and maybe that worked better for you, you can let me know about that too. But until next time, stay delicious.